show you how just to take the broken piece off the heart that you made. I'll just show you an example with this piece here. So you remember that we put the copper strips here for support. We have to take those off. So all we're going to do is just melt the solder with the soldering iron. You should be able to retrieve these copper pieces left, and if you need to, grab your pliers to help pull that away when you melt the solder. And just give it a gentle wiggle, because once the solder turns to liquid, that should come out alright. That's the little U shape that we did for the chain. Your chain will still be attached, so don't worry, the solder won't attach to that in a hurry. So you should be able to keep that free of solder. And then we've got this side one here. So you can just run your solder iron along like that, and you'll see that it just slips off. You'll probably, will most likely have more solder on the edges there. So just keep going until you melt it and you see the piece of copper fall off onto your table. That's it there. And then what we're going to do then, once we got rid of the solder, the copper reinforcements, pretty much going to hold it like that and just melt the solder away. Being quick so you don't crack the other glass that it's attached to, and it will just drip off onto your bench, doing both sides. And if you need to, lay it flat and you can gently pry it off like that. And you'll probably, depending how, well, being a cracked piece, it will probably come off in bits, but you'll end up with a bit of tape and solder like that. It's sort of left because it'll be attached to the main part of the body. You just grab your soldering iron and just, it'll either scrape. It'll be a bit flimsy too because we've taken those supports off, but that'll just scrape that excess tape off. You see there? You just keep rubbing your soldering iron up and down the edge of it like that. We're giving you some extra tape so you can retape along there as well as a piece of glass that we've sent you. And that's pretty much that. And then if you have to, you may need to take that off, so you just run the soldering iron, because the tape will be pretty hot, it'll just peel off. Or the soldering iron will also melt through it as well if you hold it on there for a bit. So end up with that. No tape along that edge as well. You've got clear, oh, you don't need that piece anymore, so you'll retape your new piece, making sure it's clean first, and then you clean this up with a bit of hot soapy water, and then also a mix of bicarb, or warm soapy water I should say, and a mix of bicarb and water together, and that will help get rid of all the flux and the grease and stuff that's on there to help to be able to stick the tape on there again. And then you'll just attach it like we did in the class.